I'm Miranda Walker-Jones, CEO of the Little Bit Foundation. This organization has been around for 21 years, and we have been here to try to remove the barriers for children to learning. It's really about education equity, making sure that children have what they need to succeed in the classroom. Currently, we serve 48 schools, and that's 14,000 kids. Up until today, it was a beautiful, beautiful space. And then late July, as St. Louis experienced historic flooding, Little Bit took a direct hit from Deer Creek, as our office is right next to Deer Creek. I'll tell you, I knew we were in trouble when the flood siren went off at 3 in the morning. I woke up and the first thing I thought about was Little Bit. I knew the creek was there. I turned on the news. I saw all this happening in real time. And our worst fears came to light when we looked at the security camera the next morning, and you can see water coming in the front door. And it wasn't just a couple inches of water, we're talking about 4 feet of water. And to just think about water flowing through our building, when we walked in the next day, it was not just standing water, but it was rushing water. So we had refrigerators that were turned on their end. We had things that were on pallets, and the force of the water actually knocked the pallets from under some of the boxes that we had our coats and our gloves and those essential items for our kids. Walking in the front door, and I was with our operations director, and he had just completed this, multi-year renovation, and to see water over the desk and laptops floating and things that were in the front of the office being pushed back to the back end of the warehouse, seeing walls buckled, seeing our garage door where you can see the force of the things hitting the garage door as the water was receding. It was almost an unbearable sight to see, and it was completely heartbreaking. We had members of our team come in tears as they looked at the devastation that was left as a result of the flood. So it was just really an incredible space for our volunteers, for our staff. We wanted to make a welcoming place for our children. And so to see it in this shape is really, really hard. It's very difficult. I'm just encouraged that we have so many people stepping up to help us. But as you can see, just everything is just kind of waterlogged. And then unfortunately, 3 days later, we were hit with the second flood that then the water came up to about 2 or 3 inches. Where are we now? Now we know that we're in a situation that we have lost 90% or more of all of the items that we had in our office. Our office itself is a complete loss, but our warehouse is the most devastating because you can see shipments of shoes that we had. We had over 1,000 shoes that had just come in that week that were underwater. And all of our books and buddies, our buddies, those stuffed animals that we give to the kids to read to, all underwater. What does that mean to our community? It means that now at the beginning of school, where we are just getting our stock in from the school, those things that we got in the warehouse just the week before are all ruined. It's an incredible loss for our community because a lot of our communities depend on us. They know that we can go to the Little Bit Foundation, and kids that don't have uniforms, go to the Little Bit Foundation, they'll get it for you. Kids that don't have shoes, they know that we will have those things brand new for our kids. And now we don't have any of that. We've lost a lot, but we are still hopeful about our future. We're in the process right now of going into a temporary space, trying to figure out and prioritize what's most important that we order first to get out to our schools. But we need you now, and we need you to help us for the long haul. We did have flood insurance, but it won't cover all the losses. Go to our website, which is www.thelittlebitfoundation.org. With your support, with your prayers and your love, we know that we will be able to get back out and serve our community well.